The heavens trembled. The throne, mounted on the blazing wings of the cherubim, shook under the weight of eternity. Lightning cracked across the endless sky. Thunder rolled like 1,000 oceans colliding. Time itself seemed to hold its breath. At the center of it all, seated on the majestic throne of light, was God the Father. He rose slowly, a terrifying and beautiful sight. His flowing white celestial robe shimmered with endless stars, each fold glowing. Upon his head sat a massive golden crown, set with ancient, living gems that pulsed with the breath of creation. His long white beard streamed like rivers of glory. His eyes burned like molten fire, eyes too holy for mortal or angel to behold and live. The cherubim, their vast flaming wings and countless blazing eyes, bowed in trembling worship. Before him, the sea of glass stretched out like a mirror of eternity. All of heaven was silent. Raising his hand, God the Father spoke, and his voice shook the realms.
My eyes are too holy to behold iniquity. The earth is stained. My vineyard, the ones called to be holy, have betrayed me. Fornication, adultery, lies, stealing, bribery. They pollute my altars, lifting up unclean hands without shame. They stand on my holy pulpits with corrupted lips, speaking my name but serving their own flesh. They trample on my grace, mock my patience, and still dare to call me their God, Michael.
The Father commanded, his voice low and heavy with finality.
Blow the trumpet!
But before he could sound the alarm of judgment, a figure stepped forward, shining brighter than the morning star. It was God the Son, Jesus Christ, the Lamb who was slain, the King of Kings. He knelt before the throne, tears glistening in his eyes, his scarred palms lifted high for all to see. The marks of the nails burned brilliantly against the backdrop of heaven. Jesus cried, his voice shaking heaven.
No! Have mercy, Father. Remember the price I paid. Remember my blood that speaks better things than judgment. Give them one more chance, Father.
The entire host of heaven watched in awe. Even the cherubim seemed to weep. God the Father's face, though unmoved by mortal emotion, softened at the sight of the scars, the wounds of sacrifice, the proof of eternal love. He looked at his Son, at the pleading in his voice, the agony in his gaze. Slowly, he lowered his hand. The air shifted. The tension broke.
Michael, sound not the alarm, for the Lamb still intercedes with wounds that speak louder than wrath.
The trumpet was lowered. The sound of judgment was stayed. Because of my Son, God the Father declared, his voice ringing out over the universe, mankind shall have another chance. Heaven erupted, not in celebration, but in a solemn hush of overwhelming grace. The cherubim lifted their flaming wings. The throne blazed even brighter, and from the very edges of eternity, a whisper rose. Mercy, mercy, mercy. But a warning still lingered in the air, heavy and undeniable. This was not forever. The eyes of God, too holy to behold evil, had turned once again toward mankind. And this time, it would be mercy's final plea.
Blessed